We may talk about future-looking products and services. Because future-looking statements are inherently subject to risk and uncertainty, our reminder is that you should make any purchasing or investment decisions based on products that are currently commercially available.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome EVP, Dev Relations, and GM Trailhead, Salesforce, Sarah Franklin.
Boom, we are here today at the second Trailhead Keynote. I am so excited to be here with all of you. And sending you all of our Trail Heart to thank all of you that are here. We have our Pep Up Tech students, we have our MVPs, we have our Golden Hoodie winners, we have everyone here. We've got Justice, I saw Jen, I saw Shauna earlier. All of you, we are so excited to be here with you. You've been enjoying Dreamforce and learning all about the fourth industrial revolution. But that brings a question. What does that mean for all of us? Well, I'll tell you, the fourth industrial revolution, it's a hard thing to say, demands new skills. By 2020, that's just 2 years from now, 1/3 of the in-demand skills that companies hire for are going to be new. That's an incredible amount of change. And the other thing that's changing is how we learn. People want learning that is customized to you, to your personality, to your goals, to your aspirations. And after you learn, you want to earn something that is resume-worthy, that you can show on your resume, and a company will say, yes, I want you to come work for me. And lastly, learning is not something to be done alone. Learning is something that is done through connecting to a vibrant community that can be there when you need help and you need to phone a friend. And so we want learning to be easy and accessible. But unfortunately, learning is becoming more and more inaccessible. Over the last 40 years, the cost of education, public, private, no matter, has quadrupled. That is making education super inaccessible for everyone. And there's alternative things like boot camps, but they're costly too, $12K. I'll share a personal story. I actually have 2 daughters. One of them is 14 years old. She's a straight-A student, athlete. I'm super proud of her. She came to me and said, Mama, I want to go to a really great school because I want to get a great job. I looked at this chart. I told Sarah Caparuso, put this chart in the keynote because I Googled it and I was like, whoa, she's class of 2022 and she's not even on this chart. So how do we skill up everybody for this time of great change in this fourth industrial revolution? And that is why we are all here today, because that is why we created Trailhead. As a team, we created Trailhead, and we even have one of our OG Trailblazers, Adam Seligman, here in the front row. We created Trailhead to help you learn those in-demand skills, whether they're business, tech, or any skills that are in demand, whether it's on demand or in the classroom. And you earn resume-worthy credentials, over 500 skill-based badges, and over 30 role-based credentials. And then you connect to opportunity from mentorship to employment. And together, we are reaching amazing milestones. 1 million learners in Trailhead. That is incredible. 10 million badges earned, and here's what makes me most proud is the impact. 1 in 4 of you, when you come to Trailhead, you get an awesome job, and 25% get a promotion or a raise. That is impact. That is awesome. And who better to share this than somebody besides myself? There's a trailblazer amongst us. His name is Aaron Mcgriff. And yeah. You'll meet him in a second. Well, Aaron, your story, just come on up. Let's have you tell it. You're better to tell it than me. Aaron, thank you so much for being here. 2 years ago, you were in a very different situation. Can you share, do you have a microphone? Oh, we need a microphone for this man. Can we get a microphone? So, Aaron. Can you please share your story with this amazing crowd today?
Oh, wow, that's me right there. I'd be happy to. So yes, 2 years ago, I was unemployed, and I had absolutely no idea where my next paycheck was going to come from or what I was going to do with my life next. My degree was in criminal justice. Didn't ever think I would be in the tech world, but I got introduced to this amazing company called Salesforce. And through Salesforce, I got introduced to Trailhead, and that's where I started my journey.
And where are you now?
Now I am an awesome admin, finally, certified awesome admin for a company called Masco Cabinetry in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
That is incredible, Aaron. But I see this photo of you, and you're in an awesome Trailblazer hoodie. I think we have our tradition here that we like to uphold. How about... I'll hold the mic. You don't have to put it on. Okay, we can.
There we go.
All right. Aaron, big hug. Thank you so much. You look good in gold, buddy. All right. Thank you. All right, well, that was fun and celebrations. And we are all here now to reinvent learning and enablement. And that's supercharging your careers, transforming your companies, and inspiring your communities. And who better than to help you supercharge your career than the ever-amazing Vice President of Trailhead Content, Chris Duarte.
That was going to go on for a long time if I hadn't stopped it. Oh, I'm feeling the love. And I want you to know that it goes both ways. We love you so much on Team Trailhead. You are in our trail hearts in everything that we do. And everything that we do is inspired by you. So when I think about, can we advance the next slide? Thank you. When I think about how to help you with new ways to learn, it all comes from your feedback, the things that you've told us. See, you've told us, I want a way to be able to assign content in Trailhead to my users. So we've given you assignments in Trail Tracker. Yes. You said there's a lot of badges on this site. I'm having trouble finding the one I want. So we've delivered enhanced search. You said more classes, more credentials on more topics. So we've added Heroku, DX, billing, and more. And you said, I love Trailhead so much, I want to put it in my pocket and take it with me everywhere I go. So I'm so pleased to announce that thanks to our new partnership with Apple, we just announced this week, we are building you a Trailhead mobile app. That's justice, but that's not the only thing we're building with Apple. We have Apple writing for Trailhead now. Yes, and not just Apple, but IBM and Slack too. Now on Trailhead, you can take the iOS development trail and learn Swift. You can take the IBM Blockchain Basics badge. You'll finally know what blockchain is and what it means for your business. And take the Slack trail. Learn how to build Slack apps and Slack bots. Now, with this incredible new content, we have reached a milestone that I am thrilled to celebrate with all of you right here, right now. 500 publicly available badges on Trailhead for all of you. It's like Janet Jackson says, it's all for you. That's right. That's right. But enough slides. Let's see a demo, and let's look at it through the eyes of a customer, Encino, because Encino is a Trailblazer. They are using Trailhead. Actually, can we go back? Can I just show one more time? Sorry, thank you. Thank you so much. Encino is a Trailblazer. They are using Trailhead they're taking advantage of the new content. They're checking out assignments in Trail Tracker. They are using automation, and very soon they're going to take advantage of the new Trailblazer.me unified profile that our engineers are building now. Now, to bring this story to life, I need to invite a friend up on stage. So please, put your hands together and give a Trailhead-sized welcome to your Senior Director of Product Management for Trailhead, Astro Adam Torman. Oh, all right, over to the demo. Okay. Oh, one of our core values on Trailhead is fun. For today's demo, we are going to be looking at Trailhead through the eyes of Amanda. Amanda is a senior engineering manager at Encino, and she has a staff of 30 engineers, and she's just hired a new one, Kel. So Amanda starts out on the Trailhead homepage, and as she scrolls down, she sees these helpful trail guides, which are organized by role. But Amanda wants a more personalized view of Trailhead, and for that, she's got to get logged in. Now, when Amanda clicks on Login, she has options for how to sign into Trailhead. She can use one of her social accounts, or she can securely log in with Salesforce, including using single sign-on or two-factor authentication. Now, once Amanda is securely logged into Trailhead, she sees a completely different view. It's personalized just for her. It even says, "Welcome, Amanda." And as we scroll down the page, we see the content that's assigned to her. We see things she has in progress, things she's favorited, recommended content based on her past experiences, even new and trending badges. But Amanda knows exactly what she's looking for today. She wants to find one of the new Apple badges we just talked about. And for that, she turns to our enhanced search. Now, when the search results come back, Amanda can filter by role, level, or product. She can even filter by the badges that have the most points associated with them. But Amanda doesn't need to narrow her results. She found the badge she's looking for right here. It's this Xcode Essentials badge, part of that new iOS development trail I mentioned just a moment ago. She opens up the badge and drills into one of the units, and she sees its dynamic content. It's exactly what she's looking for. She's got screenshots and code snippets. There's an assessment at the bottom. This is perfect. She wants to share this out with her development team right away. And to do that, she's going to add it to a trail mix that she's been building. Now, if you're not familiar with a trail mix, think of it like a Spotify playlist, a curated list of your favorite content on Trailhead that you can share with others. So to add it to the trail mix, she clicks the plus sign, selects her trail mix, and then, oh, good, we've already landed on it, Astro Adam. He's so fast. So here we are in the today's top tech skills trail mix that Amanda's been curating for her team. And we can see the badges she's already added: Alexa and GitHub, Google Analytics, Lightning Experience Development, Slack. There's that IBM badge on blockchain, and there's the Xcode badge she just added. So this is great. She's ready to share it out. Now, we give you options for sharing your trail mixes. You can share on social. You can share by the direct URL. But Amanda wants to take it one step further. She wants to actually assign it to her users. And for that, we have to hop over to Trail Tracker. So Trail Tracker is a free app on the App Exchange that you can download that allows you to be able to track your employees' progress with Trailhead. It also allows you to assign content to people at your company to finish. Isn't that exciting? And so Amanda's going to do that today. She's going to click on the Trail Mixes tab, and she's going to select today's top tech skills. And then she'll click Assign Users, and she'll enter the name of her new hire, Kel. She's going to give Kel a due date of November 16th to complete this trail mix. And when she clicks Submit, it's off and it's assigned to Kel. Now let's take a look at Kel's point of view. Kel right now is on mass transit. She's headed into work for her first week at Encino. She's really excited about her new job. She has her smartphone with Trailhead on it, and here it is, assigned to her, the today's top tech skills trail mix. It's right there for her instantly. Yes. Now I can see the wheels turning for some of you. You can't wait to get back to your companies and start assigning content on Trailhead to your teams. But I want to ask you, do you really want to manually click and select each employee at your company? Do you really want to do that? No, come on. And Trail Tracker is an app that's built on the Salesforce Lightning platform, so we don't have to do that. We can build on it. Hashtag be a builder. Let's open up Process Builder. So what we've done here is we've built a simple process, a 30, 60, 90-day learning journey, all built in Process Builder. It's built on the user object, and it fires when a new user is created. And then it takes a set of immediate and a set of time-delayed actions. So immediately, we assign a beginning-level trail mix and a welcome chatter post. Then 30 days later, we assign an intermediate trail mix and a 1-month anniversary chatter post. And then 60 days later, we want to do something more advanced. And for that, Amanda has selected a super badge. So the super badge that Amanda chose is the Lightning Component Framework super badge. She chose this because she wants to make sure all of her engineers know how to build Lightning components. But she turned to the super badge because she knows that it's a real-world exercise. It contains use cases and business requirements and real problems to solve. But the real magic of the super badge is that it's hands-on. And this is really the real magic of Trailhead, is that it's hands-on. See, we give you the technology for free. You get the free development environment that we call a Trailhead playground. That's yours. We give that to you for free. Then we give you a challenge to complete in Trailhead. And then we give you a button to click. And it checks your work in real time. And it gives you instant feedback, letting you know if you did the work correctly. And all of the things that I just talked about, the learning in Trailhead, the super badge, the assessment, the Trailhead playground, all of that is free. All of it. All of it. So we talk a lot about how do we remove the barriers and help people skill up and get the jobs. This is how. With this incredible free learning and the incredible free technology, and that's Trailhead. And Amanda knows that too, and that's why she chose this super badge. So she adds it to her process, and once she activates her process, we have a fully automated onboarding journey for her new employee, Kel. So the only thing left for us to do is just to see how the story ends, right? What happened to Kel 3 months from now? How did her first 90 days on the job go? And for that, we have to go back to the future. Everyone, get in the DeLorean. We're gonna gun it to 88. And here we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We're here. We're in the future. And since we're in the future, we're gonna look at some future technology. This is the Trailblazer.me profile that I just talked about that our engineering team is building. A round of applause for the Trailhead engineering team. We scroll down Kel's profile. Wait, hold the phone. Certifications on the Trailhead profile? What is this? What? My mic is hooked in, otherwise I'd drop it. So you know that we have been working on bringing a certification maintenance to Trailhead. And we recently simplified the process for linking your web assessor and your Trailhead accounts together, right? Remember that? Yes. This is what's next. Certifications on your Trailhead profile. Amazing. So as we continue to scroll down, Kel crushed the super badge. She crushed it so hard, she's now a ranger. And you can see all of her skills right there on the skills graph. This is her reinvented resume that she can show off to the world, show off how proud she is to work at Encino, and all the incredible skills she developed in her first 90 days on the job. And that is how Encino is supercharging the onboarding process using Trailhead. Sarah, back to you.
That was absolutely amazing, Chris. So now, what we like to do is have somebody from Encino. We have Cassidy Lamb here joining us today to share her story. Hi. I'm a hugger. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So first, Cassidy, I want to say thank you for being here. For those of you that don't know, Encino is in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I just wanted to first say that we're very grateful that everybody is safe at Encino.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're incredibly grateful for that as well. Yeah.
So can you share a little bit about how, I'm sorry if I...
No, it's okay.
Can you share a little bit about how Trailhead is helping you supercharge your team's careers?
Sure. So with Trailhead, we've been able to formalize an onboarding program for our developers that helps them really get up to speed quickly when they join Encino, and has also allowed us to cut our onboarding time in half. So I've been at Encino for about 2 years. Over the course of those 2 years, like I said, we've cut our onboarding time in half from 3 months to 6 weeks, and we've actually doubled our team of developers in that time.
That is incredible. Do you have any advice for anybody here?
You know, I would say that one of the great things about Trailhead, and one of the things that we really promoted in Encino, is the idea of continuous learning. So don't just use learning as an opportunity to land a job or land a promotion, but just to continue to learn and to grow and you know, just have an amazing career.
Thank you, Cassidy, so much for being here. So we've supercharged your careers, and now it's time to transform your companies. And who better to do that than, she brings the Kate Landy sparkle all the time, our Vice President of Trailhead Marketing, Chris Landy.
I can't dance like Chris Duarte. Well, thank you so much. I am so delighted to be here to talk about how you can transform learning inside your companies with myTrailhead. And why is transforming learning important? Well, today, companies need to have a culture of learning to succeed. And they need this because they need to maintain your competitive edge, stay on top of innovation, stay on top of best practices. And employees are looking for this too. They are looking to stay with a company that can help them grow, invest in their learning, help them be challenged. But at the end of the day, the truth is that 90% of companies are lacking this culture of learning. So that's why we at Salesforce are so passionate about myTrailhead. myTrailhead can help you transform learning inside your companies and reinvent learning and enablement. And we have our amazing team here who's building myTrailhead. We have Adam and Sandeep. And they've been working very hard. Last year, we gave you a sneak peek at myTrailhead, and they've been working hard over the past year, so we're so excited to show you what we've been working on. And with myTrailhead, you can scale employee onboarding, you can supercharge the productivity of your service reps and your sales reps, and you can overall increase Salesforce adoption by helping people know the latest features and latest Salesforce best practices. And you can also cultivate your company's culture. So as you're growing and you're hiring more people, you can make sure that your team knows your values and knows your culture. So now I'd love to show you a demo of myTrailhead through the eyes of Camping World. So we have Camping World, we have John Lay here with us today. Oh, not yet. We're gonna bring you up soon, sorry. I just got excited because I saw you there. We're gonna bring you up after. So we're gonna look at myTrailhead through the eyes of Camping World. They are one of our amazing pilot customers. And if we could bring that slide back up, actually. So they are one of our amazing pilot customers, and they are going to be using myTrailhead to build learning journeys, create custom content, and they're going to do this using the amazing Trailmaker. So now I'm ready. Now we can bring up the demo. Adam, you ready? Sandeep, you ready? All right. Perfect. So Camping World is investing in their employees, and they're creating a culture of learning. And when an employee is getting onboarded, they take them on a learning journey. Here we have Jeanette. Jeanette is learning how to be a service agent, and she's building her career at Camping World. And Camping World is investing in her. So they are taking her on a learning journey. She gets this email that a trail mix has been assigned to her. Let's go ahead and click on that email. And now Jeanette is brought into myTrailhead. And this myTrailhead is completely customized for her and for Camping World. It has Camping World's logo, it has Camping World's banner, their beautiful visuals here. And right now, Jeanette can see all of the trail mixes that have been assigned to her. She can see her in-progress badges, and she can see some of the badges that she's favorited. So let's go and check out that trail mix that just got assigned to her, Building Service Career at Camping World. And this is what Jeanette's doing. She's learning how to give that amazing Camping World customer service. And this trail mix is a little bit different. So with myTrailhead, you can bring in not only trails and modules and projects, but you can bring in custom content as well. So here we have a welcome video from Camping World CEO. We also have a trail on getting started with Salesforce, a customer service 101 module, and we even have presentations. So employees like Jeanette can learn the customer service narrative and even have a peer assessment so they can practice that narrative with their peers. So let's go ahead and dive into this Customer Service 101 module. So Jeanette's done the first 2 units. Let's go ahead and dive into that last unit, getting the most out of customer conversations, because this is really important at Camping World. So as Jeanette's going through this learning, she has pictures, videos, and at the end here, she has an assessment. Now this is where she puts all of her knowledge to the test, and she'll answer that assessment. It looks like it's answer C, I think. Right? All right, let's hope. And when we check that challenge, Jeanette gets her badge. That's awesome. But how does all this content get into myTrailhead? So for that, we're going to switch personas, and we're going to go over to Travis. Now, Travis is on the enablement team at Camping World, and Travis is using Trailmaker to build all of that amazing custom content. So here we can see everything that he's working on. We have some modules. We have modules that he's imported. Let's go dive into that Customer Service 101 module that Jeanette just took. So when we edit this, I think we want to make this look a little more like Camping World. I mean, that badge is pretty good, but it doesn't really look like them. So let's upload a new badge. So here we're going to find one that looks a little more like Camping World. One of Camping World's amazing graphic designers made this great new badge. It's beautiful. It looks like Camping World. It has an RV on there. So let's save that one. So much better already. And it says Customer Service 101, but this is Customer Service at Camping World. This is unique to them. So let's change the name of this. So it's going to be Customer Service at Camping World. Perfect. And let's also dive into that last unit that Jeanette was working on. So when we look into this unit, you might have noticed there was only one question on that assessment. Let's add another question. Let's make sure that employees like Jeanette really know that content. So this is new, what we're showing you here. We want to edit the assessment. And here, we can add questions onto our quizzes. So here, we're going to add another question for Service Cloud. And Adam's going to enter the correct answer, which is D, all of the above, and mark that and save it. So this is awesome. So we've changed the badge. We've changed the title. We've added that question. So now let's see what this looks like. But before we just release this to our employees, we need to check this out, right? We need to make sure that it looks good. And with Trailmaker, we can preview our content before we get it into the hands of our employees. So let's take a look at that content in preview mode. So here when we click preview, we are going to be brought into this safe preview environment. You can tell by that banner at the top. And let's make sure our content got updated. So there it is, customer service at Camping World. We have that beautiful new badge. So this is looking good, right? So let's go ahead and publish this. So when we exit preview, we're brought back into Trailmaker, and we can hit publish. Now, behind the scenes, Trailmaker is going to do a little bit of work because there's a lot of people working on this content. It's not just Travis. There's a whole team of people that are making edits, creating content. This is a continuous delivery of content. So Trailmaker is going to make sure that everything looks great. So it looks like no errors have been found. Great. So are we all ready to ship this? Yeah. All right, can we do, oh, we shipped it. All right, and that is is how you transform learning at Camping World. Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Chris. That was incredible. So you clapped for him earlier. We had a little bit of a false start, but we have John Lay, the VP of IT at Camping World, here today. Also known as a 5-time Ranger.
A few badges.
Just a few, like 531 or something like that.
32 today.
Oh, snap, mic drop. Thank you so much for being here. Can you share a little bit about how Camping World is looking to transform your company with myTrailhead?
So we're really excited about myTrailhead. It's going to give us the tools we need to really empower our staff. We're very customer focused and are looking to really make sure everyone follows the same process and makes sure that our customers are happy. But as you saw, we have an entrepreneur at the helm, and we are growing constantly. And so being able to quickly adapt and have that right training material available when they need it is key to us. And that's what myTrail will give us.
Thank you so much, John. You're an inspiration. Golden hoodie, everything. Thank you so much for being here today.
Happy to be here.
Okay, next, it's all about connecting to the community. It's all about inspiration. And who better to inspire you than the most amazing woman? So just every time I get around her, I just want to smile and I'm inspired. Please welcome the ever awesome Leah McGowan Hare to the stage.
Janet last night had me going back to my room, reevaluating my life, okay? I'm just saying, she was like amazing. What else is amazing? You know, my heart is super full to be able to stand here and talk to you all about how we can work together to impact and inspire our community. You all are mine. But before I do that, I need to get real, because while Trailhead's core value is fun, our other core value is keeping it real. And, you know, can I be real a second? For a millisecond, let down my guard and let the people know how I feel a second. There is an elephant in the room, and we have to talk about it. There is an equality gap in technology. And we all have seen these numbers, and we all have some sort of feeling about them. Personally, for me, it sucks. It doesn't feel good. This has been my life, my whole life. And this is not what I want my children to experience. You know, to think that you're 18%, part of the 18% of women, or even 1% of African Americans in tech. But I'm gonna tell you something. As I stand on this stage and I look in this audience, I'm having a moment, trying to keep it together, because I look and I see so much diversity. And this tells me yes. Which tells me at one of the biggest tech conferences ever, and you telling me that we can't find anybody? They're not looking in the right places. But we can change these numbers together. We have amazing organizations like Pep Up Tech doing it. Rad women out there doing it. So you can't tell me this is not possible. And truth be told, it can start with just one person, a multiplier. A multiplier is someone who amplifies and inspires their community to be their best self. So just imagine, one person inspires 10 people. Those 10 people go out and inspire another 10 people. And so on, and so on, and so on. By the end of it, we can reach millions. And yes, we can. And here's the thing. We don't have to do this alone. We don't have to do this unequipped. We at Trailhead have come up with this amazing program called BAM, Be a Multiplier, which gives you all the tools so you can go out and inspire others, make an impact, give back. It's 5 curated trail mixes with all the decks, a checklist, marketing assets, everything you need to run a learning event in your community. Now that community could be your church, it could be, your book club, it could be your family reunion, because you got those cousins, so you're like, you could use a career overload. Be real, we got that family. I want you to stop asking to borrow money. I need you to do some modules, okay? However you want to lay it down, right? But you know how accessible it is, and you know the amazing opportunities. We stay in our own ecosystem talking about how great it is. We've got to get it out to the people that truly could benefit from this. And we know that in order to have an impact, it has to be more than a moment. It's got to be a movement. And this movement's going on the road. We're taking it to communities that are less familiar with Salesforce, less familiar with the opportunities, so we can pull them into the ecosystem, so that we can continue to make this rainbow and make it real and change those numbers. Now, some of y'all been BAMing long before BAM was a thing, right? And I'd like to bring to the stage somebody who's been out there just BAMing it up, a BAM-tastic job, Crystal Carter. Crystal.
Leah.
I adore you, you know that.
I love you too.
Now you have to tell, what did BAM inspire you to do?
So I remember seeing the tweet about BAM, Be a Multiplier, and I got super excited. I got super excited because for the past couple of years, I had been holding these onesie-twosie workshops in my community with people who had never heard of Salesforce, and it wasn't necessarily taking off the way I needed it to. I went in and looked at the BAM information, and BAM provided email templates, PowerPoint decks, things of that sort. And so it kind of gave more of a roadmap to making what I was doing as a onesie-twosie thing a more successful long-term project. So that's what we did. I took advantage of that. And I and my company, we decided to make our community event this year a series of workshops for nonprofits in the Houston area. Nice. Because previously we would do pro bono work for nonprofits once a quarter, but that's not scalable. What is scalable is bringing people from nonprofits into a workshop, first showing them what Salesforce can do, because several had never even heard of Salesforce. In this room, we've all heard of Salesforce, but in our communities, there are several people who do not know what this amazing platform can do.
Right.
So we brought these nonprofits in. We didn't even put Salesforce on the advertisement because we didn't want people to feel like, oh, I don't know what that is, so I can't come. So in the first session, we told them about Salesforce. And in the second one, we hooked them into Trailhead, right?
Yes.
Yes, so we hooked these people into Trailhead and explained to them the amazing offering that Salesforce has through its 1-1-1 model. And someone in one of our sessions was like, this just sounds way too good to be true. This cannot be real. But they reached out to salesforce.org. Thank you, Selena Suarez, who's in here, who helped out my nonprofit. And it was just really amazing to see these people who had never heard of this platform suddenly have the information about the platform, what it could do to revolutionize their for impact organizations. I like to call them for impact, not nonprofit, because they impact our communities. And give them the tools to take that, I gave them the tools to learn to fish so that they could continue to grow their organizations using Trailhead and all that fun stuff.
Oh, that is amazing. Thank you, Crystal, for BAMing. And BAM on, girl. BAM on. BAM on. BAM. Now we know, I can tell from the energy in the room, the power in the room, the brilliance, the knowledge, we have the ability to make change individually and collectively. We just have to commit to it. And I wanna do a little exercise here. Y'all in? Just for a minute. If you have reinvented your career using Trailhead, if you can, stand up or raise your hand. Okay? If you can stand up, stand. It's not an option. I mean, if you can stand, I'd like for you to stand. Stay standing. If you have recently graduated, please stand up. If you are a veteran, please stand up. If you do not have if you have a non-technical degree, stand up. Yes. Stay standing. If you have re-entered the workforce recently, please stand up. If you're an admin, stand up. If you're a developer, stand up. If you think you can be a multiplier, please stand up. You all are ordained to be multipliers. Let's do this. All right, thank you. Back to you, Sarah. That was my way of getting a standing ovation. There you go.
And back to you, Sarah, after she got the standing ovation. That was incredible. So we've supercharged careers, transformed companies, inspired you all to be multipliers, but there's one more thing. One more. And you wonder, if you don't know, more, M-O-A-R, it's on my shirt, more learning. It's more spelled like roar because I like it to be fun and you say it with excitement. We've also learned about the customer success platform. Who here has like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, communities? You've made investments in Salesforce, you have the technology. Well, what is awesome is that that platform, combined with Trailhead, can do amazing things. It can create learning communities that you can create a connected learning experience. And what we wanted to do today was show you this real quickly in a demo for New York Life. Adam, please bring up that demo. So this is New York Life. And what they've done is they've created a community for their partners to skill them up. They have all of the analytics right here. They have onboarding journeys for their partners. And they have teams that they've created, discussions going on, everything to facilitate this culture of learning, not just with their company, but with their community of partners. They have a dashboard where they see all types of things of learning that's happening, completed trail mixes, the same things you're seeing for their employees, you can see for your partners. And then you see the learning. Again, this is that mix of the custom content, but also the private content. And everything is here together, assignments, everything together. And then you take more of the customer success platform with teams built into the community cloud. You can have discussions, you can have leaderboards. All of this is happening within Salesforce. And then if people have questions, where do they turn to? Discussions based on topics or knowledge articles. And if you have further questions, you can have support with concierge-like support. So who likes that? Who likes taking the customer success platform with Trailhead? Yeah. So what we're doing, if we want to go to the slides now, we're packaging this up into a Bolt template for you to be able to have, out of the box, create a learning community. And we have a few more things on the trail for you. All right, I'll take applause. We have more coming. Adam Torman and team have built Trail Tracker, and it's an amazing thing that we're doing more updates on, whether it's documentation and such. We're creating that mobile app due to our strategic partnership with Apple, and we're very excited to put learning in your pocket. I love that, Chris Duarte Long. And then we're bringing the certifications onto the Trailhead profile, and we're also modernizing certifications. We're not going to be on Web Assessor much longer. We're bringing that all over to Trailhead. what I love about this is it's not just going to give you a great experience. This is modernizing learning, so we can really take this to the world is our oyster. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is this final part of the circle of connection, which is connecting people to jobs and investing in placement. And so that, my friends, I thank you so much for being here today, and have a great rest of your Dreamforce. Thank you.